Hello, welcome back to Let's Talk Title with Emerald Coast Title Services. I'm ECTS President and host, Dion Moniz.
And I'm Ashley Bowen, ECTS Director of Operations and a licensed title agent.
All right, so Ashley, what are we going to talk about today?
Today we are going to talk about technology.
New tech for the new year.
New tech for the new year, that's right. We're coming into this new year strong, and I have recently done some research on updating my Appy Hour. Appy Hour is a thing that I created a few years ago where I would bring a presentation of real estate and lifestyle apps to your brokerage and give my presentation with cheese and wine, and I'd be happy to do that again now that I have my presentation.
That's right. You have the Appy Hour 2.0 now.
Yes, Appy Hour 2.0. It's updated and ready to go. Ready to go on the show.
All right, so let's talk about some of the new apps that you've discovered.
Just briefly, I hope that all of you who sell real estate in more than just one neighborhood have the MLS Advantage app. This is a cooperative search engine that allows MLS participants and subscribers to search not just within their own association, but with the others. And as long as they are users of the MLS Advantage. There are, I think, like 4 or 5 associations in the state of Florida that are not included in the MLS Advantage. I believe PAR is one of them. So anything that's not in Pensacola, you should be able to search it on MLS Advantage app.
Very cool.
And then showing time, I want to say the end of the third quarter of 2023, eCar actually purchased showing time for all of their agents. And so it is, it's an app that can help schedule showings and review appointments. So hopefully once everybody gets on board with showing time, it will make the scheduling of your showing appointments much easier.
Yeah, because that's one of the hardest things is getting those showings scheduled.
Well, and I was helping my parents when they were searching for a property a couple summers ago and getting the agents to answer the phones to schedule the list. That was the hardest part of looking for a house, for sure.
Yeah.
My favorite mortgage calculator, I went to all of the different websites. A very popular one is Carl's Mortgage Calculator. That looks like CP, like computer programming. It's real like binary, black and white. I don't like it. New American Funding has an incredible app. It's pretty. It's user friendly. You can put in the taxes and the insurance for the year, the interest rate, and it'll give you the monthly payment. And it's really pretty easy to use app. It was great. I kept great school finders on my app presentation because it's a great app for people who are trying to tell someone who's not from the area about the area, which schools your kid might want to go to. It's really user friendly. Easy to use. Okay, Waze stayed on my list again.
Big fan of Waze.
Yep, keeps you out of traffic.
Yep.
For sure. LoopNet. I used to always think that you had just lost your mind whenever you would say LoopNet because I thought you were talking about .loop and you were getting confused. But
nope,
LoopNet,
there is a such thing as
yes,
it does exist.
It's great. So, and it is, I love it. It's a for finding commercial properties for sale or rent. Super user friendly. It's hard to find commercial properties.
Yeah, when I was over here looking for lease space in Destin, I used LoopNet.
Oh my God, it's been around that long.
So, yes.
You're so
smart.
It's
not new tech, but it's something
new to me.
Definitely, it's a great tool to use.
Flow Plan is it's a way of making floor plans. Just using your smartphone, you can take like pictures of the house and then it will turn it into floor plans. And Flow Plan, FLOPLAN, is linked to Flex MLS. So they can,
that's cool.
Yep, so they can take the pictures and stuff and then link it directly to their listing.
Nice.
And there's some kind of a statistic that says that a listing with floor plans, it sells faster because buyers can see their furniture in it and see
Absolutely.
their shelves in it.
Yep.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And Mile IQ, that's the one I just downloaded to keep track of my business mileage. It's awesome. It is like this app that works in the background forever, and then as you go about your day, It is tracking your mileage, and then at the end of the day, once you sit down, you get these little notifications, and then you can go in and review your trips, and then you scroll right for business and scroll left for personal, and then at the end of the month, I'm just going to email it all to the HR girl and get my check cut. And for realtors, you would use that at the end of the year to take to your accountant.
Send it to your accountant, yep,
and
absolutely.
Save yourself thousands of dollars. I had a camera scanner app in my presentation from 5 years ago, but my new favorite scanner app, it's Apple Notes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a scanner tool.
I just learned something. I didn't know that.
Yay! I taught you something.
You did.
And then, of course, Forewarn. That one is free. That comes with your Flex MLS from eCar. It allows agents to type in a name, a phone number, an address, and get all the dirty information about those people. You can see how many times your seller's gone to jail and for what.
Yep. No, actually, you left out the most important app of all.
The most important app is our closing cost app, the ECTS title quote app. You get to it by going to our website, ects.com, and then there's a floating widget that floats around the screen, looks like a little calculator, and you click on that, and then you would first sign in for it, sign up for it, have your phone remember your username and passwords. Every time that you need to go to it from then on, you just click on it and it pulls it right up. Super easy to use. It will do a seller net sheet, a seller to net sheet, like if the seller needs to net $200,000 after they pay all of their commissions and taxes and payoffs. It'll tell you like how you back into what the sales price needs to be. And then there's buyer estimates. They'll give you monthly closing costs and such. I do prefer the New American Funding mortgage app for monthly payments. I just thought it was a little bit more intuitive.
Yeah.
But ours is excellent for coming up with those closing costs.
The other cool thing the app does is that on seller side, you can plug in multiple offers and it'll spit out the net to the seller for each one so the seller can see which offer is better.
Yeah, they can compare it. And so it's great for listing agents to have on their phone while you're going over these different offers and compare them. And
it lets you send out a report with your info, the agent's info, so it looks like it came directly from the agent. It's really, really nifty.
It is.
There's a new term.
It's great. I do like them because the reports, all of the different types of estimates that you produce in the app, you can you can email it directly from the app and it will have come from your email address and like you said, have your logo, your picture and stuff like that on it. Or you can turn it into a PDF and it's a really pretty to look at, easy to read PDF. You can print those things with you and take them to a listing appointment.
Yep.
If you're like me and you like paper.
Yep. Cool stuff. All right, so now I want to talk about a few of my personal favorites.
Apps?
Well,
or
no,
technology.
I want to talk about,
the technology that keeps ECTS so tech savvy because we are, and I can tell you that it's none of the title agents that make us so tech savvy. It's this guy.
I try. So I'm really big on Google reviews and Facebook ratings and all that good stuff. So there's some gadgets out there that'll help you track that. One of them is, now for those that aren't watching the video portion of this, you'll have to just listen and hopefully we can explain it well enough. But the first one is this Smirl counter, SMIIRL. It's a flip counter that can be used for either Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. And every time someone likes your profile, it'll in real time advance the counter. And so we use it in closings. And a lot of times our clients are like, oh, what's that? And then they'll do it just to see the flip counter.
But it always makes a production of it. It won't just flip once. It goes and then it flips it. So everybody kind of looks and sees. I'm telling you.
It's like the old school airport signs.
The 3 years, I think. No, 2. We've had this thing for 2 years now. I think we've gotten 1,200 more Facebook.
Yeah, just from people seeing it and wanting to see it work. And so other businesses put it at their front desk or in their store windows or whatever. It's just a really cool tool to get those additional social media page likes. So,
and I'm telling you, most people that pass it say, "What's that?" And then it's a conversation piece. So
yeah, exactly.
We're glad to have our Facebook counter in the offices.
Yep. All right, so the other one is Google. Obviously, these days everyone relies on Google rankings. So there are now several companies that do these tap to review. I'm going to show it on the video so our watchers can see it. This one is made by Digifeel, digifeel.co, and it's got either a QR code or a tap device where, again, we have it on our closing table or at the front desk, and people can
really easy. You just
tap it or scan
tap
it.
your phone to it, and then the website comes up.
It goes directly to the review page for your business. And so that's been really useful in us getting additional Google reviews. So
it's working. And then the Wi-Fi, so that people don't have to come in and ask us for our Wi-Fi password. It again is...
This is the Wi-Fi porter. And now there are other people making like plaques that kind of have the same thing. But this is basically, again, it's either a tap or a scan, and it'll automatically connect you to the guest network for your business. So client comes in, everyone always needs Wi-Fi, so you tap or scan it, you're automatically plugged in, you're not worried about trying to spell out your password to people and everything else. It's quick and painless.
And keeping us so on top of the new technology.
Trying to.
We're so glad to have you.
Keeping
us in line.
Glad to be here, glad to be here.
All right, so I think that was good. That's our top tech for the new year.
Yes, just a quick overview. Actually, Ashley has pages more, but we just hit the high points. So if you would like her to come do our Appy Hour presentation in your brokerage, let us know. We'd be happy to do that. In the meantime, hope everyone had a great holiday season and Happy New Year, and we'll see you in February. Bye-bye.